Same as ever, a guide to what never changes by Morgan Housel. Book summary, let's do it. Morgan Housel, he's a former columnist at Motley and the Wall Street Journal, as well as a distinguished author celebrated for his insightful exploration of psychology and economics in the books like The Psychology of Money, where he delves into how personal beliefs shape financial decisions. He's back with Same as Ever, a guide to what never changes, a book to help you tell the future by learning timeless human behaviors and patterns that persist despite the ever-changing world we live in. Here are the 5 big ideas from Same as Ever. Idea 1, focus on constants. Housel uses a conversation between Warren Buffett and a friend to illustrate this. In 2009, amidst the global economic downturn, Buffett was asked by a friend how the economy could possibly recover from such a crisis. Buffett responded by asking what the best-selling candy bar was in 1962, which was Snickers, and then revealed that it remained the bestseller even at the present time of economic hardship. This conversation ended in silence, leaving a profound message. Some things remain constant, even in times of great change. So, focus on the constants. Reflecting on this, how do you identify the Snickers constant in your professional and personal life amidst all the chaos? Idea 2, factor emotions. Housel uses a time travel metaphor to emphasize his point. Imagine traveling 500 years back or forward in time. The advancements in technology and medicine would be outstanding, and the geopolitical landscape would be pretty unrecognizable. But amidst all this change, you would still find people grappling with the same fundamental emotions and behaviors: greed, fear, jealousy, and tribal affiliations. Another Warren mantra: be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy only when others are fearful. These aspects of human nature are constant and should be factored in to any risk or opportunity. So, in your experience, how have these timeless human traits influenced your decisions, especially when facing unknown risks? Idea number 3, manage expectation. To continue with the time traveling metaphor, Housel emphasizes that people's pursuit of happiness and certainty is a constant across time. Despite the immense changes in technology, politics, and society, the human quests for these elements remain unchanged. Reflecting on this, consider how your own search for happiness and certainty has shaped your life choices. The first rule of happiness is low expectations. This doesn't mean, hear me out, you can't be ambitious, but there has to be a realistic anchor, or else you'll always be on this hamster wheel striving for the unattainable, which will kind of make you sad. This also goes the same for all of your personal and professional relationships. Setting those expectations. It could be as simple as knowing yourself, such as if you can't meet your colleague for 4 p.m., set a time for 5 p.m. and just get there a little early. Expectation met, everyone's happy. How do you balance your ambitions with realistic expectations to maintain a sense of contentment and well-being in your own life? Idea 4, forget trends. Next example comes from big man J himself, Jeff Bezos. Housel shares a quote from the Amazon founder who reflects on the importance of understanding what won't change. Bezos notes that while many people ask him about what will change in the next 10 years and how the company should adapt now, he thought the more critical question is what won't change. And he argues that the ability to predict and rely on these constants is so crucial. In Amazon's case, it's the assumption that customers will always want low prices and fast delivery. This insight from Bezos underscores the value of recognizing and adapting to unchanging aspects in business and life. How do you identify and leverage the constants in your professional environment to drive success? Idea 5, tell stories. May the best story win. Housel says stories are always more powerful than statistics. And this can be proven in our everyday lives where someone, maybe even ourselves, have made a decision based on emotions rather than facts. We're an emotional species, and it's the stories we tell ourselves and others that ultimately dictate how we act, whether it's in finances, politics, business, and the list goes on and on. Stories stick. That's why Morgan even used a lot of them in his book rather than stats. What are the stories that are shaping the way you act? And here's a recap of the 5 big ideas. Focus on constants in good and bad times. Factor emotions like timeless human traits. Manage expectations with those around you and especially yourself. Forget trends to win long term. And finally, tell stories to inspire. And there you have it. How are you using those constants to help you make decisions moving forward? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's discuss how these timeless insights resonate with you. Or add your own. And if you haven't already, let's keep the party going. Smash that like button and subscribe. Life's too short not to get more brief and brainy book summaries. See you in the next video.